Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again. Going to do a quick restoration, or just a cleanup actually, of this nice Miller's Falls hammer. These are pretty rare. You don't see too many of these around. It's an all steel hammer. These date back to like the mid 50s. They got nice lines to them, you know. But this one here, you know, that happens. They get tarnished and whatnot. The problem with this one here is a little bit of a chip here. You could see. We're going to try and address that. We're going to try and grind it out a little bit. We don't want to make this surface too much thinner, but I'm going to try and just grind that out so it don't make any dings in whatever we're hammering. Handles in okay shape. It's got a little, I don't know what happened down here, but over here is not too bad. This white paint, I got to tell you something. It's sometimes you try and take this white paint off and you wind up doing damage to the handle. So I'll probably just go over it with some black marker. So let's get started, see what we can do with this. Well, the first thing we did is, of course, we take it over to the belt sander. I like the stationary sander because it's easy for me to move the hammer around, get those angles. I always check it. You see me touching it to make sure it don't get overly hot. We don't want to lose the temper. From there, we take it and wire brush it, of course, and that way we can check to see if there's any fractures or cracks or divots I should know about. After that, we use the Rolox system, the 3M Rolox system with the die grinder, and it made it go pretty easy and pretty quick. Using the air die grinder and the Rolox accessories really made quick work of getting this down to a presentable condition. What we're going to do now is we're going to take it to the buffer and see if we can't bring this out. I ground this down. You can see there's only a little dimple there now, but we'll take it to the buffing wheel and try and see if we can get this really polished out. I think there was paint on it before. Let's see. Now, when you take it over to the buffing system, it's really important you keep moving it around, but you do not want to overheat and lose the temper of the hammer. So every once in a while, I'll stop and head over to the bucket, and I'll show you what I do over there. Now, once this hammer starts to warm up a little bit, you know, you got to keep the temper down. You don't want this getting, once it feels warm in the glove, I bring it over to a bucket of cold water. I sit the hammer in a cold water for about 3 minutes or 2 minutes, and it gets nice and cool again. We go back to the buff. Okay, we have, it's coming out nice. We just got to get this handle. It's probably got about 50 years of hand sweat and everything on it. We're going to use this Permatex hand cleaner, which is just like Goop or any other hand cleaner. It's got lanolin and things in it. We're going to wipe this on here. We're going to scrub it with a brush, and we're going to rinse it off with nice warm hot water, get all the dirt and grease and grime off there. Now, using a little finessing, we were able to slip that handle off, and it's a little bit rusty. We're going to clean it up, and we have the handle warming up to slip it back on once it's glued on. Okay, I really didn't count on this actually doing the handle off, but like I said, once I did the warm water on here, it opened up a little bit, flexed out, and I was able to slip this off. Now, this will slip back on, but it has to have some kind of adhesive to hold it on, and the best kind of adhesive to use is a flexible adhesive. But this one here, I've used this before, this DAP. It's a flexible sealant, and it's actually stronger than silicone, clear, crystal clear, so if anything sips out. Now, I'm going to pour this, heat it up the tube in hot water. I'm going to put some in here, slip it into the handle. If I tried putting it on the handle, when I slip this up, it would just slide everything up and make a mess. So let's try that out. Okay, we're calling this done. We polished it out. It came out really nice. I told you, this is just a beautiful hammer. The forging on this, I mean, look at it. Look at the lines on this hammer. It's just beautiful, right? That handle went on good. That was a little unexpected, but that glue is really good, and that'll seal up in about 24 hours. You can see what I did with that chip in the front. Now, it's just got a little divot there, but at least now I won't put anything in when I'm hammering. I won't have that making a mark or anything. I like the way the polish. I could have went crazy on it, but I didn't. It's just it's a pretty hammer. Miller's Falls. I believe, I don't know, I'd like to say it's a 16 ounce, but nice hammer, nice little quick restoration. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day, okay? Bye-bye.